different because since we drinking tequila, before we bare our souls, we're gonna take a shot. We're gonna take a shot. We're gonna take a shot because that's gonna loosen us up to talk more about our chaoticness. Loosen. So I'm gonna cheers you. We're gonna hit down. Get down. Get down.
Good Lord.
All right.
Ugh.
I'm trying to keep it beast for y'all. But shit. So, again, I am joined by Dominican Monica. It's Chelsea right here with me, my girl Chelsea. Yeah. And we are about to wrap y'all up with story time, which is my story and Chelsea's story. I will kick us off to keep in kind of like the whole topic of what we've been talking about. I think for the most part, this episode has been a really good topic of talking about sexuality, specifically with like women and how we explore sexuality. And I think so it would be important to probably tell y'all, even though Chelsea tried to tell y'all a lot in the first segment about me. No, I'm going to tell y'all a couple stories that I have. So I do identify as heterosexual. I have not spent enough time to pick in any pawns to identify as anything else. I might have batted an eyelash or two. I might have touched a couple booties, but
the community will welcome her. The leg booty.
Open arms.
The leg booty. The LGBT.
Oh, weak. But no, so yes, as a heterosexual female, I have had some interesting experiences, though. I will say that. So I will go through two stories. The first story I want to say is I had cut my hair off, I want to say 2019. Maybe before, no, it was 2019. I had broke up with my ex-boyfriend, and I was feeling my very much so waiting to exhale moment. And I said, cut it all off. And it was, I have very kinky hair. I have short hair on this episode, or not short, straight hair on this episode. But typically my hair is, pretty kinky for the most part. And so when I had a short haircut, it was tapered. It was old school 90s, high at one point, short at the other. And the men liked it, but you know who really liked it?
The lesbians.
The ladies. The ladies was gunning for a bitch.
Look.
And I was like, it was
cute. It was definitely giving.
It was throwing me off because I didn't know.
It was giving I eat pussy. Like, I mean, Mish is definitely very femme, very girly. But if Mish had put on baggy pants, the haircut was a little. I know a couple butch women who love the word butch. They're like, call me butch. In fact, call me stud. Like, that's the haircut they rock.
Yes, I honestly wouldn't even catch the hint because I wasn't thinking about that way. So I'm thinking I'm going through my waiting exhale moment, and apparently I'm going into my villain era. And so the girls was gunning for me. So I had I would be at this bar. This is prior. Well, it wasn't really prior to us finding out it was racist. It was kind of in the midst of us realizing it was racist and being like, we're done with them. But I used to be at the flats, and it would be white women, black women, biracial women, you name it, they were hitting on me, and it would go so far over my head because I think that's just not the first thing that was coming to me. Like, so one girl, she's like, I remember the white girl, she was extra. Oh my gosh, that girl. She took her hand and went like this on my face. Now I have makeup on, so I can't do it today. But she went like this and was like, you don't have any makeup on. And I was like, no. She was like, you're so beautiful. And then proceeds to grip me up and just hold me. And I was like, why are we holding? I was like, thank you.
I don't know how I would have taken that from a white woman.
Right. I think that's why I was like, unhand me.
Unhand me.
Unhand me, peasant. Unhand me, Karen. Then there was another time I had this girl, same area. I'm walking outside. Me and her have been dancing the whole night in there, having a good time.
You been dancing the whole night with her? Hold on, what?
Yeah, I was dancing because I was dancing. Dancing.
That's that. Ooh, I was drinking, but dancing, my friends on. Girl, you've been backing that ass up.
But she played me because I thought after a while my friends did tell me, so they were like, you not dodged a bullet, you missed the fucking mark because homegirl, we get outside and she was like, so what's up with you? Like, what you about to do? And I was like, oh, I'm about to go home. And she was like, oh, okay, well, like, take my Instagram and also, so we exchanged Instagram. I'm like, okay, cool, you mad, cool. I'm thinking it's a friendly exchange. And then when we were done, one of my friends pulls me and she was like, she wanted you. And I said, and this bitch was bad. She was bad.
No
and I
woman.
said, this
I
woman,
took
yes.
it.
She's a black girl too. She was bad. I still follow her to this day. And she was like, she wanted you. And I'm like, huh, really? Look, really? So I'm like, damn. Well, needless to say, I don't know if she wanted me or not. I did follow her on Instagram. I saw her eye and stuff. And I did comment a little bit nicer. She didn't say that. I'm not finna get played like that. So at that point, I dropped it. And then there was the last one, and then I'm going to go into my other story time, was another girl who this one, this is a biracial girl. She cracked me up because I really didn't understand where we was going with this. Me and her was in the corner talking. Everybody like, where did you go? And why was you in the corner talking to that girl? And me and her in the corner talking, she's making me feel bad. She's talking about, yeah, because I live really far, and, you know, I be wanting to hang out over here. But she making me feel bad as shit.
Why do you feel bad?
Because I'm listening to her. I'm like, yo, like, you know, you do live kind of far. Like, and she's like, but I want to be out here. I want to have a good time. Like, I'm trying to have it, like, you know, get more involved with other people. And I'm like, you're right. And to hear my ass go, like, you know, she's like, you know, and I just don't know anybody on this. I'm like, well, I live over here. So if you ever need, like, a place to, like, kick it, you know, you can always kick it here. And she's like, I appreciate that. I'm definitely going to hit you up to, like, maybe spend a night here and there. And I'm like,
spend a night here and there? I thought you...
pack a bag, you're going to end up staying where I'm at. So, out of all them 3 situations, I actually pussyfooted completely out of all of them. Like, I Michael Jackson moonwalked out of all of them situations. Like, I was like, But those were the 3 situations where I've noticed that. There was another one, too. That was way long ago. And that girl, I ended up texting. That was funny. I was young, and I met this girl in the bathroom, and she definitely bagged me. And I was so young, I didn't know what to do. She was bad, too. She had locks.
You stressed me out.
I'm sorry. And she definitely bagged me. I'll never forget because...
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, because for real.
So how'd she bag you?
Okay, so I'm in the bathroom. She got my number. Like, we was talking. She got my number. I wasn't thinking nothing of it. And then the next day, it, like, hit me. Like, she just texted me. She's like, how you doing? I'm like, I'm good. How are you? She's like, good. What you doing today? Like, and it's giving off, like, you interested in my schedule. Yeah. And I'm like, how you
feeling? Did you sleep last night?
Right. I'm like, I never had a woman that I just met text me like this.
I'm trying to eat your butt.
I was like, I don't know what to do with it. So guess what I did? I pussyfooted. Pussyfoot.
Swervo.
Swervo. And then so I guess that's like my extent with the ladies. As I'll say, I love women. I think women are the most beautiful things that ever hit this earth, and I think that we are so smart and so bad and so dangerous, and pussy runs everything. Fuck that noise. But I don't know if I'm ready to touch the cooter bug yet. I don't know. And I don't want to be that girl in the beginning. Would she say
pillow princess?
What the? Okay.
I thought we were here. We're not.
Okay. She was say pillow princess? No, I don't want to be the one she talking about in the TikTok video talking about, I ain't bi for real. Because she going to be talking about me. She'll be like, bitch, you got in here and you second guessing shit.
You not bi for real.
I'll be like, I still got some things to think about. I got some shit to think about. But no, speaking on that subject, my other story time would be about a threesome that I had. No, I didn't have. Oh, that's a lie. Sorry, that I got invited to. I'm sorry. I've never had a threesome. But I got invited to one. It was funny. This guy that I was very long time friends with, me and him, you had relations, obviously, or he wouldn't feel comfortable to address me with this. But we had relations, and he had asked me if I wanted to join in on a threesome with him and another girl. And I think
his girl or just a random girl?
Girl, can I tell you the ghetto? The ghetto was, he had like an on and off relationship, but it was not that woman that was getting involved in it. This was a whole different woman. So he just had a plethora of us bitches.
Oh.
Yeah. And I don't know if he was on or off with his girlfriend at the time, but I know he was definitely trying to set up this three-way. I could have whatever Tiana said. But it was tricky because this motherfucker knew me because we were friends for years. So like, he knew what it would take to get me comfortable with it. So he's like, I know you. He's like, this is new for you. I'm going to have us all chill together. I'm bringing a bottle.
Work our way into it.
He's like, we'll just get to know each other.
Make sure you're comfortable with it. Make sure you...
Easing a bitch in. He's talking about we just going to all make sure you comfortable. We going to drink. He said, you don't got to do nothing the first night. The first night is literally just getting to know because he knew that was important for me.
You get the first night free.
first things for free. Because that's important to me. I want to know people. I'm not one of them people who just jump in the room and I'm finna do splits and jumping jumps or whatever. No, seriously. Like, give me a reason. Like, give me a conversation. Something. So, I'm agreeing with him. I'm like, yeah, that actually don't sound too bad. Because I always have like a little bit of a twisted fantasy to be invited, an invité to a threesome. Because I know me and I feel like if I was invited, you ain't got to worry about me coming back. I don't want you and your man. I don't want you and your man.
You don't have to worry about me coming back. But what if you like him?
That's your man. I came here for y'all. And I'm going to dip out. So, you know, that's just how I feel about it. But, yeah, so I felt like it was a good situation. I'm like, okay, cool. And as the details got stronger and it progressed towards the finalization of the details of the dates and when we were going to meet, and then I said, let me get a picture of this girl you trying to set me up with.
Wait, why did it get that far?
To the picture?
And why get that far? You ain't know it. What she look like?
That's what I'm saying. Why did I don't know. That's where I fucked up. So I'm like, send me a picture of this girl. So he sends me a picture of her, and I was like, and no offense to this woman, because in all honesty, it wasn't her fault. It wasn't anything wrong with her. I just wasn't finna fuck on her. And that was just that. And at that point, I pussyfooted out. I was like, I don't want to fuck on this woman. I don't even know if you single or not. That was another factor. I don't know if you single. She wasn't ugly. She just wasn't my female type. As Chelsea told y'all, my broken down 100% female type. If I was going to have one. She wasn't.
Not super. Was she more masculine?
No, she was femme, but she was very, you know what she reminded me of? And I mean this in the most respectful way, because this is the tequila hit me at this point. She was your neighborhood, like, round the way girl. And there's nothing wrong with that. But it was giving, I ain't finna fuck on no hood bitch. Like, and that's just that. Like, it was just giving, it wasn't like, and I don't got nothing against the girls that, you know, but it was just like, it was giving, I'm not finna fuck on a hood bitch. Like, as my first threesome,
you said I need a classy bitch.
Need a little bit of class to slap that ass.
A little class
Don't you to slap that ass. But, you know.
But don't we like hood niggas?
I do like, so I do and I don't like hood niggas. But if you a woman. No, I actually don't really like hood niggas in my older age. And this was actually in 2019 that I was invited to this. So.
I said, had it been.
Look, let me pull it.
Had it been a couple years prior.
Had it been a couple years prior, they both would have got slayed. But it also was one of those things where, like, I don't know, like, and I could be problematic. You could correct me if I'm wrong, if I'm problematic. I didn't feel like she was better than me. I didn't feel like she was very much on my level.
She's supposed to be, wait, the girl in the threesome got to be better than you.
Not that she has to be, but I want to be super attracted to her. And I'm attracted to me. Which is fucked up to say like that, but I'm attracted. I just want to be very attracted to her. I didn't want to jump into anything and it be like, I'm doing this because, like, at that point, I feel like I'm doing it for him. Because it's like, I'm not attracted to her. You attracted to her. And I'm not gonna lie. I'm attracted to me. I'm attracted to me. I like how I look. I'm not like specifically chocolate. Like, your skin tone fine. But your skin tone fine. I don't discriminate. But at the same time, I just need like it to feel in my right. Like when I look, I'm trying to be like, oh shit, she bad. Mm-hmm. You know, I'm fair with the compliments. Yes. I give a compliment. So it's like if I'm going look at a female, I'm like, that bitch bad. And now
real bad.
You might get me in that conversation night that you trying to get me in. But you want to throw somebody in that you just want to throw in because you want to throw in. And sadly, I had to cancel. I called off sick.
She said, I'm a re-nigga.
And again, I felt like at that point, if I would have did it, it would have been for him. It wouldn't have been for me. And that's not fair. I want this to be a shared experience. I'm not trying to go in there and I don't do shit to impress nobody. Woman, man, male, dog, sheep,
mother.
It's about me and how I feel. So I want to feel good about the things I do. Mm-hmm. And I felt like if I was to fuck on her or to learn how to fuck on her, whatever the situation may be, I just felt like it was going to be more for him and his pleasure than her, which is also why I say that men shouldn't be able to pick the woman.
The women should pick the women.
Because you're picking somebody based off of what you think you want in the bedroom, or maybe, in this case, he had sex with this girl before, and she did. She okayed me, which I appreciated.
Okay.
But in his case, it was like going off of who he fucked, and he's like, you fuck good, and I hate to talk about me like this, but you fuck good and you fuck good, so I want to fuck y'all together, and it's like that's nice, but I don't want to fuck on her.
But like, I need options.
I don't fuck on her, so count me
Not
out.
her.
And we'll try. We're not gonna try this again because I actually, I'm good.
You turned off after that.
I'm turned
like,
off.
How fucking dare you?
You tried. You missed. On to the next. I'm still a virgin to the threesomes. But that's my story time. Chelsea, hit them with your story time.
And this story time is regarding.
It could be whatever you want it to be in regards to your experiences with women, in regards to your experience being invited to or in a threesome, whatever the situation may be. You tell us. You give us the tea. Tea. Do I look like Kermit?
Yes. The one with the hoodie? The evil Kermit?
The evil Kermit.
Man. Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness. Well, okay. So, we're not doing names.
No.
No names.
No names. Do not drop any names by any means.
Fabulous. Fabulous.
You're giving me real ASMR right now.
I wonder if the people like that. Do you like ASMR? Yes, I like ASMR.
I'm fucking weak.
So, I have had a threesome. It was a little chaotic. It it was a guy that I've been involved with in the past,
Okay.
and he invited me in with his partner at the time, his girlfriend, and beautiful, beautiful woman, gorgeous. Let me have seen her without him. I would have spoke to her, beautiful woman, but I met her through him. Child. So he texts me. So me and him were involved way back when, like maybe like early high school, 9th, 10th grade
so
or whatever.
on.
Yeah. And he's like, but we hadn't talked. We stopped dating, stopped messing around. Hadn't talked to him in years, unfollowed each other, and that was that. We followed each other again. Would like each other's pictures here and there, maybe for a few months or so. And he wrote me, I was like, yeah, you see, I have a girlfriend now. I'm like, yeah, I see. Hope you're well. And, just kind of like the generic little responses, like, hope you're doing well, wish you the best. And I genuinely did. I don't know who this girl's, but I'm like, she bad. But from the outside looking in, you never know how stuff is. So I'm thinking, she's beautiful. Hope they're well. I don't know how long they've been dating or nothing, but as long as he's been following me again, she's been on his page the last few months. I'm like, cool. So he's like, yeah, me and my girl want to do a threesome. She said I could pick the girl and she could approve. I told her I wanted to do it with you. And she said, yes. I said, okay.
Problem one.
I said, she's fine with it. Like, you have spoken to her and she also finds me attractive. He said, yes.
Okay.
I said, okay. We'll leave it at that. So, yeah. Did the threesome.
Okay.
Whole
Hit me.
There were like moments where you could just see she was not really like she was not really enjoying it. Like maybe, I don't know, you've ever had sex and maybe you're having sex and your eyes rolling to the back of your head and you're touching all my spots, right? But then you also had sex maybe where you're like, what is that dent on the wall?
Oh,
what is that on the ceiling? Like, that's how it looked for her. Like, she was not in the room. Or maybe she was in the room, but she was like on the wall. Or she was on out the window. Like, she was not there in that moment. And I was like, this isn't fun no more.
I don't want to be here anymore.
Guys.
I want to go.
I want to go home. No, for real.
I want to go.
I was like, this isn't fun anymore, guys. So that was that. Like, there was a couple moments where I'd see her checked out, so I would check out. I'm like, this isn't this isn't it, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Because I've been there.
That's probably an awkward situation to be in. Like, I'm trying to have a good time. I'm trying to have good time on this motherfucker.
Girl!
And you motherfucking over there looking like you hate it here.
Because how dare you enjoy that girl like that? How you enjoy her like that and I don't get...
Why you enjoying her like that? Calm that shit down. Did you smack her ass?
Please.
I mean, that's a... I couldn't be her because I don't do well with awkwardness. And that would have been awkward for me.
I'm an awkward girl. I'm an awkward black girl through and through, and
I'm weak.
I could not. That is the only time I've done a threesome, and for me, being a woman and being being with male partners who are like, you want to do a threesome, you know, I want to do a threesome. I would have to have so many different stipulations of how I could do it. But I personally, me being a woman in a relationship, I'm picking a girl. I'm picking her. Me, not you.
I'm weak.
Like, no. I don't know. I think I would have I wouldn't want the male to have any kind of connection to her, you know? Yeah. I wouldn't want there to be conversations like this. I want us to do this on a whim.
I want us to have a good time randomly.
I think once, I don't know what it was that turned her off about it, whether it was him being with me or her knowing, like, that there was history there, you know?
Right.
Whatever the case, I was turned off. I was like, this is not fun. And I know that I've been in the predicament that she was in, you know, a male partner saying, you know, I would really like this. And you want to satisfy your partner, like, let's try it out. You know, maybe I am a little
that's why
attractive.
You can't do it for them.
Maybe I am a little attracted to women. Girl.
No, you're not.
You think women are cute when you have a little drink in you, but are you eating, cat? On a regular Tuesday night? Probably not.
Not a regular Tuesday night.
Because who the fuck is drunk on a Tuesday?
Oh, sure.
There are people.
Tuesday night. Do you just crave pussy? Do you crave pussy?
If you're a lesbian, if you really bisexual, don't matter what day. But
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
any day.
I'm weak. Well, Chelsea,